This is my Minecraft civilization. You see, it was a normal day at my base, just checking out my riches, when this happened.
I'm not here for violence, bro. Okay, chill. Chill. I'm not trying to fight. Like, I want you to build me a civilization. I mean, I'm gonna give you some huge profit from if you do that. Yeah, bro. So I will send you the codes later. I'm see you.
You see, I knew exactly who this person was. His name was Mr. Penguin, and I'd robbed his vaults in the past, but after I ran out of resources, I had to fly away. He eventually sent me the coordinates of where I was to build a civilization, so I headed out of my base and flew there. After thoroughly searching, I eventually found the Wither Rose, which Mr. Penguin had left in his message. So now it was time to see what was so significant about this one flower. Dear Noelify, I cannot make it to meet you in person, but I want you to make me the civilization I desire. These materials shall help you. If you need it more, ask one of my men. If you make me this colony of players, food, and buildings, then I will pay you. And if this civilization is not complete, then I shall hunt you to the end of the earth. Mr. Penguin 12356F. The barrel was filled with gear, materials, and really rich resources which could be used to build the civilization. So I began to get to work. This one shulker had netherite blocks, which was incredibly rare. And so I got to work, digging dirt for plots of land, and I also begun building my first building, which was a communal house, an area where I could store resources and have meetings with my members. And I also realised that in order to have members, I would have to build locations, like houses, where they could live in. I also placed a bunch of loot in there to hopefully bribe them into living at the civilization. But as I finished building both houses, this is when I would realise my first problem. That anyone could find my civilization. And after managing to kill AZALI 70, I looted his gear, and then I decided to make a plan. What was one thing a king of a civilization would need. And if you thought a castle, then you were correct. I was going to build a castle. And I began building the castle, creating little outposts on every corner, so that every time someone would be near, I was able to see what was going on. And after building the castle, I was just sitting on my throne. Until this happened.
What's up?
Yo, my civ's going pretty good.
Oh, your civilization.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've been the one building it.
You speak of it being your civ, but you're on my throne.
Dude, what do you mean? I literally built all this myself. What are you talking about?
Well, then I guess I will have to fight for it. Of course. Like, maybe I'm... Oh! Well, are you sure you still want to fight? Because once you run out, what's gonna happen?
Okay, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting.
I hope you really
Yeah,
are.
whatever, bro. Just, bro. Okay, whatever.
Sure. But I had a helmet this whole time.
Okay,
So-
whatever. So let me give you a tour around the base. I then showed Mr. Penguin around the civilization, showing him the castle, the communal room, and even the houses I built for our civilization members, until I eventually saw him off. After Mr. Penguin flew away with his elytra, I then went back to the communal house to think of a plan. In order to have a civilization, one thing I needed was members. And what better than to recruit my former rival, Corruptful. You see, me and Corruptful have fought several times in the past. I even won against him several times. So I headed back to my base to recruit him. Yo, Corruptful.
Why are you here?
You see, I have something for you.
Something for me?
Yes, bro. So I was hoping we could start now. And why are you potting up?
Right.
Corruptful, stop, bro. Stop. I'm not here because of our previous fight. I'm not here because of our previous
Is that
fight.
not? Why are you here?
No, bro. I want to recruit you to my civilization.
And why is that?
Because you're strong, bro.
I'm strong?
Yes. You're strong. Okay? That's why.
What will I get out of it? What will I get out of it?
I'm giving out netherites to people who join. Netherite
Alright.
blocks.
Where is it?
Follow me. And now that we had Corruptful on our side, most likely because he heard about the netherite, we decided to return to the civilization, using our elytras to easily pass through the air.
Why is it green? I expected it to be red or something.
And now that we had Corruptful on our team, I showed him around the new civilization, and the first thing he did was go straight to the shulkers and looked for anything he could steal. Classic Corruptful. I showed him his new house, and he took all the netherite. I also added in a beacon to give the civilization more depth, using my only nether star. And then this happened.
So what do we have here, bro?
Bro, why are you guys back? Why?
Why am I back?
Yeah.
Well, so we need to kill you and also take the resources. Like,
Why?
you know, don't trust random people,
Bro,
because that's how it works.
you guys
Nice.
are idiots.
Just on amount, bro. Watermelon cat. Stance. Stun slammer. Such a. So I just fire points. It really is not. What am I doing? Why don't you just do it then? So, I mean, I really have no choice but to give up now. You know, before you actually kill me, when you stole the stuff from our stash, first of all, it wasn't even the full stash, it was a small fraction, I would say, but no, after I die, my whole e-chest is gonna get cleared. We will probably actually be able to kill you, but I don't know, I did not. See.
One of the shulker boxes I'd looted earlier had a bunch of redstone. And I'd used that redstone to create an orbital strike cannon, which I was going to use to blow up the city. The video is over now, but there are plenty of other videos on the channel you can enjoy. Otherwise, the next one is probably out.